The fear of death, perspectives and coping strategies. Welcome to this educational and motivational video, where we delve into the complex topic of the fear of death. This universal fear resonated with human experiences across history. Today, we explore various perspectives and strategies to understand and cope with this profound fear. Death is an unavoidable aspect of life. Anxiety generated by this fact drives homeostasis, which is essential for maintaining the body's internal balance. This concept raises a provocative question. Would pursuing immortality make us empty beings, eliminating pain, suffering, and even pleasure? Reflecting on this helps us understand the depth of our fear and the role that death plays in giving life meaning. Transitioning from the inevitability of death, let us explore how different cultures perceive and cope with death. Perceptions and coping mechanisms for death vary significantly across cultures. In some societies, death is treated as a taboo, whereas in others, it is celebrated as a vital part of the life cycle. Understanding these cultural differences can broaden our perspective of death and help us find comfort in diverse practices and beliefs. For example, in Mexican culture, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, is a celebration that honors deceased loved ones, reflecting the acceptance of death as part of life. Fear of death stems from various sources. Unknown. Uncertainty about what happens after death or the concept of non-existence can cause anxiety. This fear is often more intense among those who do not believe in the afterlife. The dying process, the pain, suffering, loss of control over the body, and separation from loved ones can be distressing aspects of dying. For instance, parents who have lost a child may experience profound separation pain. Unfinished business, leaving projects, goals, or unresolved relationships can also generate fear. Recognizing these roots can help us address specific aspects of the fear of death. Suicide can sometimes be a response to fear of death, despair, or a lack of meaning in life. This tragic outcome reveals deep self-loathing. Addressing the underlying fears and providing support can prevent such extreme measures and offer hope. Transitioning from understanding fear to discussing strategies to cope with it. The following are some strategies to help cope with the fear of death. Confront fear. Avoiding thoughts about death can increase anxiety. Facing fear can directly help to reduce its intensity. Find purpose in life. Giving life meaning can help us face finitude with greater ease. Cultivate spirituality. Connecting with something beyond the material, whether through religion or personal exploration, can provide comfort and hope. Strengthening emotional bonds. Emotional support and a sense of belonging help us face fear. Building strong relationships provides a support system during difficult times. Live in the present. Appreciating each moment allows us to enjoy the life we have without obsessing over the future. Using techniques to challenge negative thoughts about the future can reveal that catastrophic predictions rarely occur. Accept death as part of life. Integrating the reality of death into our worldview allows us to live more fully. For instance, mindfulness practices can help us stay present and appreciate the current moment. thus reducing anxiety about the future. Forgiveness, including self-forgiveness, is essential to inner peace. Resentment and guilt keep us tethered to the past. Accepting the reality of death allows us to focus on living fully within the time we have. Practicing forgiveness can be as simple as acknowledging past mistakes, learning from them, or moving forward with a lighter heart. For practical applications, let us examine how these strategies can be implemented. Consider someone who is afraid of death because of unresolved relationships. They might find peace by reaching out to loved ones to mend those bonds, practicing forgiveness, and focusing on the positive aspects of these relationships. In another example, someone grappling with the fear of the unknown might find solace in exploring spiritual beliefs or engaging in mindfulness practices to remain grounded in the present moment. Developing emotional awareness. Regular self-reflection and mindfulness can enhance our ability to recognize and understand emotions related to death, thus improving our response to these fears. Practicing forgiveness. Regularly practicing forgiveness toward both others and ourselves can help alleviate the burden of unresolved issues and promote inner peace. Enhancing spiritual practices. Engaging in spiritual or religious practices can provide a sense of connection to something greater and offer comfort in the face of mortality. Despite our efforts, fear of death remains a challenge. Addressing fear directly, building confidence through gradual exposure to thoughts about death can reduce fear and enhance one's ability to confront mortality. Improving emotional intelligence. Engaging in emotional intelligence workshops or seeking guidance from counselors can enhance our ability to effectively manage emotions. Embracing spiritual exploration. Exploring various spiritual or philosophical beliefs can help us to find a framework that offers comfort and meaning regarding death. Strengthening support networks. Building and maintaining strong relationships provides a safety net that supports people during times of fear and uncertainty. In transitioning to the conclusion, let us summarize the importance of addressing the fear of death. In summary, addressing the fear of death involves understanding its roots, confronting it directly, finding its purpose, cultivating spirituality, building emotional bonds, and living in the present. Learning to forgive and accept mortality allows us to live fully with time. And remember, when it feels like all is lost, it is not the end. It is the turning point. Similar to the light at the end of the tunnel, the brightest dawn follows the darkest night. Keep running, and you find the strongest and most unstoppable version of yourself waiting. If this video was helpful, like, share, subscribe, and leave your topic ideas in the comments. Catch you next time.